Hello guys, in this video I will be showing you all how to use Java servlet, and we will be doing that in NetBeans IDE 8.2. So first of all, the question arises, what is Java servlet? And it is a Java software component that extends the capabilities of a server, and it is mostly used to implement web containers for hosting web applications and on web servers. So we'll get started with it. Click on new file, new project, and here you can see different categories of Java: Java FX, Java Web, Java EE. Since servlet works in hand to hand with web applications, so we'll take Java Web, and inside that you can see web application with existing sources, and web freeform application. So we will take web application, and next here you can give your project name. By default it is web application. You can change it to the name you want, so I'll just keep it web application. And project location, you can set the path for your project. Click next. Server Glassfish server 4.1, that's the default Java EE version, no need to change this. Next, and here there's the option to select the frameworks which we want to use, and since we don't want any framework, we will not select anything and just click on finish. Clicking on finish will create a new project. Here you can see it will take a little time. So here you can see, first of all, an HTML page is shown here by default by name index.html. Index is the name of this file with .html extension to it. And background scanning of projects, here it's completed. Content written inside the bracket are comments, so if you can remove these comments. Okay, now what we will do next is we want to add a new servlet. So for that we will see a project name on project tab. Here you can see projects, and inside this our project name is web application 2. So here you can see web application 2, and inside that you can see web pages, source packages, libraries, configuration files. And what we will do is we will click on source packages. Inside that you can see default package. Select default package, right click, in that you can see new, and select new servlet. Window will pop up to give the class name. So by default it's new servlet. I will keep it as it is. Project name, the project in which we are using web application 2. Location inside source packages. Okay, next, and nothing to change, and click finish. So with this, a new servlet is added. Here you can see new servlet.java. New servlet is the servlet name, and .java is the extension to the servlet. Here also you can remove the comments, and in this servlet you can see that already by default packages are imported, so it's easy to work. And here you can see inside the class, wait, I'll just remove this, and inside this class you can see there are tags given, HTML tags, and these are the tags which are used in the HTML page here in index.html. exclamation doc type HTML head title body division, and here also HTML head title body h1, and we just have to add division. So what we will do is we will do the code first in new servlet.java, and the next thing we'll have to add is the division tag. So division tag will be used inside body. So inside body, after that enter and type out dot println, and we will use the tag div space, give it some properties. So align, and alignment we will give it as center, so center. Then we will give the tag h1 tag, close the h1 tag, and inside the h1 tag we will write a message which will prompt welcome to servlet. You're welcome to servlet, and nothing more changes to do, and with this we'll click enter. Now in next line we'll type out dot println, and inside that we will add h1 tag, and inside the h1 tag we will write hello space Mr., and whatever the name we will give, it will show that name, plus request dot get parameter, and inside the bracket we will take text name. The text name is done, and we will again add plus h1 text name, so we are done with this line. Just make sure you have all your tags opened and closed properly, and all the double inverted commas are properly mentioned, and semicolon at the end of the line. After that what we will do is we will add one more println line for our password. So inside that we will take h3 tag, and inside this h3 tag we will type your password is and space plus request dot get parameter, and inside that we will take txt, for password plus. So this line is completed. So basically what we are doing is in this program is that when we will run this program we will get the output where there will be two text boxes. In one you'll have to enter your name, in other you will have to enter your password, and then there will be a button named login. So after that so let name, we will add what we'll do is we'll just edit this line which was default, and inside we will write your servlet name is, and give it request.get context path. So it will check the path of our servlet name and will show the name of our servlet. Plus h1, it's done. And inside this we will close the div tag, div which we opened here. So we're closing it here, and this line is done. After that the body tag is closed and html tag is closed. So here you can see if you click the plus, and remove the comments. So these override methods are by default because of the imported packages, so very little changes you'll have to do. The only changes we did was adding these three lines and nothing more. And now we'll save our file and we'll make changes in the index.html page. So here you can see HTML inside head, title. In title by default it is to do supplier title, so we'll remove this and give title of our own and name it as give the title servlet program example. This is the title, and inside that meta char set and meta name are given, which are properties of the title. So it's up to you if you want to change or you don't want it, you don't want any changes or something. We'll close the head tag, and below is the body tag. Inside you can keep the body tag as it is, or you can give it some properties like body space, and give it some style, body style equal to margin top, and its value will give 0. Then padding we will give, and I'll give it 0 as well. Then background color, you'll have to give the RGB values, red, green, blue values, and you can set it. So the red value I'm giving is 176, 18 and 18. You can take any or as per your requirements whatever you want, and you close this. So body tag, this is the body tag, and inside that you can see a division div, and by default here it's written to write content. So we remove this and add our own content. So inside division, first of all we'll take h1 tag, inside h1 what we'll do is we will write the heading as login page, since we are making a login page, and we will close the div division, then enter, then take a new division tag, and inside this new division tag you can add anything if you want, like background color or image or whatever you want. So basically what we want is to make our form work. For that we will need form function, so I will add some space using break tag br, and then I will use the tag form and close the form tag. And inside this form tag what we will add is first of all we'll set the form action. So when you open the form space action equal to new servlet. Let's say new form action equal to new servlet. Form action, this is the name of the servlet which we had created. Here you can see new servlet. So you'll have to make sure that you give the proper file name of the servlet, space method. We want the method, so we will use get to get that method and close. Inside form tag we will use yes p for spacing purposes, and add it, and then you can I will write name colon, and then again add NBSP, then we'll use input tag to input the values for the name and name ID and password. So the input just take this side, input tag and input name equal to txt name. For the text name, space id equal to txt name as well, and type is equal to text. We'll be entering our data in text formats. Close the input, and we'll add some space using break tag. So br. Then after adding in this, we will give password colon, use %nbsp, then input name equal to txt pass to, to get the password, and space id equal to txt pass, and its type is in password format, so we will take type as password. You can see when you write type, when you type and press equal to, and there are there's a list available to select. Password, and you will again add spaces using break tag. One more. Now we will add a button, so button tag, and we will set its type as submit, since we want to submit the form, and the button name will be login. You're done with the button, then the form tag will get closed, division tag closed, and body tag closed, and the very most HTML tag closed. You save it, and whenever you have any difficulties in understanding the HTML page, like in the code you are confused if which tag you have opened and closed well, so you can refer the navigator. It's very easy and you can understand whatever you are doing. So first of all, what we are doing is taking HTML tag. Inside that, it's the head tag. Inside head we set the properties of title and used meta twice, and closed the head tag. Then we opened the body tag. Inside body we took a division. Inside that we wrote something in h1 size. Then we closed this division, took a new division, used break to come to a new line, and opened a form tag. Inside form we used input for text name, and with spaces again input for text password. Then we took more spaces and added a button. So that's how you can understand the layout of your HTML file using this navigator. We saved it. Now we'll try to uh, execute it, run project, and to run it might take a little time to get executed. You just have to wait. Also, you can add your own features, like you can create your own page by adding more text boxes and all for contact number or email or whatever you like to add on your page, on your form. Security manager installed using the basic server. And make sure while installing NetBeans you have your Glassfish server file installed with it. Many times while downloading this file is missed, and because of which you are not able to compile your programs and execute it. It's still taking a lot of time. You can set your default browser. I usually prefer Google Chrome, but yeah, by default it was Mozilla Firefox. I cancel it and try to run it again. Now I try running it again. In my previous video, I showed how to use swing components, and you can use, and if you understood swing components, then you can make a nice web page, login page, or any form page here. So it says the build is successful. It's still, we're going to see the output. Also, the laptop or PC specification plays a major part in your coding. So if you're having a low specification device, which I'm having now, would consume a lot of time. So make sure your laptop or PC is up to its mark. Checking for external changes. Okay, 35% completed. our build is successful. We haven't got any error here while building, so our program is correct. Here I just wanted to show you all the layout of the page. It will take now some time to load. Page is open. I'm not getting any response. I'll try running this one last time. It's running, it's accessing the files, compiling, to task running. Build successful. This time it took 19 seconds to build, and page is open. Alright, till then we'll just recap what we did. So we took a new file, we created a new project using Java web applications, gave the application name, and with after giving the application name, HTML page is loaded, and in the projects menu here you will write inside the project name source packages default package, you will add a new servlet and give it the name as you like, and that servlet will be on Java form. Here you can see, and that in that you'll have to add whatever tags you want in your HTML file. So after those tags, after adding those tags, you'll have to come back to the HTML file and make changes in this, whatever you added, save the file, and all you have to do is execute, run. See here you can see finally login page, name, password, and a button to login. So here I can write my name, I write Zar Kazi. Password I will give it like, here you can see the password format. Since we used the text type, the type of input as password, here you can see input type password, and for the text box in for our text name, for our name, we in input we are taken type as text. So I'll take password, done, and this is the button you will click, sure.